All right, 7 holiday recipes in 7 days, and today we're talking about
peanut butter balls.
That's right, let's get started. Hey everyone, welcome back to Heartway Farms. We are so glad that you're here with us today, and all week we're going to be doing and showing our favorite holiday recipes, just a handful of them. 7 days, 7 recipes, so we're excited that you guys are along for this week. So if I say peanut butter balls, what does that remind you of, Elise?
Well, some of our Christmas family traditions, but one of those is a cookie exchange we do with all of our cousins and aunts.
And uncles.
And uncles.
The uncles are there too.
The uncles, they eat the cookies. That's what they do.
That's right. So peanut butter balls remind me so much of my Grandma Porter. Grandma Porter was a very special woman in my life. She's since gone to be with the Lord, but this was something that was a staple every Christmas at her house, and we've continued that tradition, right, with cookie exchanges and different get-togethers and different things like that. So let's get started. I've got my beautiful helper Elise today in the kitchen with me, which is, well, dining room, but in the kitchen today. This recipe is very easy, which is nice. It only has a handful of ingredients. So yeah, let's talk about it. So the first thing you're gonna do, you can absolutely do this recipe by hand. You don't have to have a stand mixer, but we're gonna use our mixer today to make it easier. So first thing, my beloved Elise, is we are going to put in 1 pound of powdered sugar. Yes, this is a cookie, it is dessert. We are not worried about sugar, okay? So yeah, I understand that not everybody can do that, but so 1 pound of powdered sugar, don't turn that on yet. We're going to put in 1 stick of butter, which has been softened. So softened butter and powdered sugar in there. Very slow, very slow. We don't want an explosion. And you can actually turn it off too. We'll just do a quick little mix. All right, and then we're gonna use some creamy peanut butter. This is 2 cups of, I like the Skippy natural creamy peanut, like the no stir one. It's just, I like the flavor. So she's gonna get that in there for us. So while Elise gets that all in there, this is actually the only 3 ingredients that are in the inside of the peanut butter ball. And then there's only 2 ingredients on the outside that makes the chocolate coating. And that's gonna be your semi-sweet chocolate chips, which is 12 ounces, and your baking wax. This is Golf Wax brand, and I have a half of a stick here. But that's how easy it is. All right, do you need help or are you getting it?
I think it's good.
Get all that good peanut butter in there. Okay, good enough for me. Yeah. All right, we'll take this, go ahead and put that down, whoa, and let it get mixed in. Still on low so you don't have the powdered sugar explosion. No, it's okay. It will mix in. It's a thick mixture because it's a nice hearty inside of a cookie. It has to hold its shape. So we might do a little mixing by hand too, we'll see. Okay. Oh, it smells good. I love anything peanut butter. If you guys have any good peanut butter recipes, you
put them in the comments.
Cookies, yeah, put it in the comments and I will read them and I will try them. All right, we are getting close. Like I said, it's very thick. Okay, looking good. I'm gonna do the rest by hand, or have Elise do it by hand if you want. Let's get all this good peanut butter that got lost up there. Okay, so why don't we move this over here? Elise, why don't you incorporate that by hand for a few minutes? Okay, Elise mixed by hand for a little bit, and this looks really good. It looks really incorporated. So now we are both gonna work together to form, here, show them what you did. We're gonna make little round balls. It's about a tablespoon, give or take, of batter, or 1-inch ball size and batter, and we're gonna make a bunch of balls and get ready to do the coating. So let's get these all made up. All right, we got all of our peanut butter balls rolled up, and now we need to coat them in our chocolate for the outside. This recipe, a single recipe, makes around 54 or 55 peanut butter balls, okay? So now I'm gonna take you guys into the kitchen and show you what I do to make the chocolate mix. All right, we're in the kitchen now at the stove top, and we're gonna be making our chocolate coating that goes on the outside of the peanut butter balls. Also, I know other people call these Buckeyes too, but we call them peanut butter balls, and yeah, that's what we call them. So for this part, we need 12 ounces of semi-sweet chocolate chips, and we need a half of a stick of our baking wax, okay? And this is our golf wax. And this recipe calls for a double boiler, but I don't have one, and that's fine. You can totally improvise. And so if you don't have a double boiler, you just have a pot with some water in the bottom, and then you take another dish of some kind or another pot and place it on top. The reason why you would use a double boiler or something like this situation is because chocolate likes to burn, and this stops it from burning. So we're gonna put our ingredients in here to start melting, and this is gonna take a little bit of time because the wax takes time to melt, but that's okay. So we're gonna put these in the double boiler. And then we are gonna stand here, I'm gonna stand here and be patient and continue to keep an eye on it. It's already starting to melt here. So I'm just gonna stand here, be patient, and stir it and let this all melt together. Okay, our chocolate coating is all done. Altogether, that only took 5 minutes for me to stand there and continue to stir it. You know, you could chop up the wax into smaller pieces, but really once it starts melting, it melts very quickly. So it seems slow at first, but all right, I brought in my whole double boiler situation here. And now all we're going to do, and this is really hot right now, but that's okay. Here, Elise, do me a favor.
Take the pan.
Can you take the pan for me? Don't burn yourself. All right, there we go. I've got this ready. Now, this is the time where you're on a little bit of a crunch. So if this starts to cool, it gets hard. So you're gonna wanna go ahead and put your peanut butter ball in there. Make sure it's gets fully dipped in chocolate. We do the full dip. And then you let it drip. And then carefully, you're gonna move it onto the pan. Okay? And there's one done. And 54 to go. So we're gonna keep moving on these. Like you said, it gets hard very quickly. It's already hard on my fingers. So you gotta kind of get going quick. You can always reheat it if it starts to get too hard. And we're just putting them on this parchment here to cool. Because they cool very quickly. You can see when they start getting like hard. These are already getting hard, which is great. And then that's it. Like, you don't have to do anything with them. You don't have to bake them. You don't even have to refrigerate them or anything. It's just a super easy cookie, and it's always a favorite no matter where we take them. peanut butter balls are done and ready to be put away in a Tupperware. And yeah, you guys, this is a really great thing that you can take to any get together this holiday season. It feeds a lot of people, and really it's a very simple, easy recipe that anyone can do. So I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you all soon.